Had a good Lord's Day. I preached from Colossians chapter 4, verses 2 through 4. And the title of my sermon was How to Pray for Revival. I got the title from the phrase where Paul says, and also pray for us that God may open up a door to minister the word. Right. So when God, I made the argument that when God opens a door, or if God opens a door, right, if God answers that prayer, that's revival, right? And what do I mean? And then I described what revival was. I defined what revival was and what reformation was, and the importance of both of them, right? Um, and so that was the sermon. I got some really good conversations from that. I got into, I would say that I got into 3 meaningful conversations, which is fantastic, right? I would rather get feedback from people, even if they disagree, even if they feel like maybe I missed some points, right? Because I get it. Like, I'm critical of myself after I preach, right? And the key is not to be overly critical, because it wasn't you. I mean, obviously, like, I preached the word, but we can become so performance based in our preaching if we're not careful, that it's like, were you preaching yourself or were you preaching Christ crucified? You want to have an objective eye on yourself as a preacher, but you also don't want to be so objective where you're focusing in on just you, right? Like, listen, I prepared, I prayed, I preached passionately for the glory of God, and it's over with, right? Like, let God do with it as he wills.